Knife watch. Today we have an unboxing of a gift from a friend of mine. It's just a borrowing gift, okay? But an opportunity to check out a watch I wouldn't have otherwise been able to nonetheless. Wristwatch check. I'm doing this video wearing a Tudor Black Bay 58 on a strap code bracelet made specifically for the Tudor Black Bay 58 from strap code Miltat. Check them out. My favorite aftermarket bracelets. And let's get into it. To cut this open, knife watch, obviously, got to use a knife. You're going to use Benchmade Mini Freak in S90V first production run, carbon fiber handle scales. I have a video on 5 things you didn't know about the Benchmade Mini Freak if you're interested. And this gift, and I'm calling it a gift even though I'm just borrowing it because, you know, it's just amazing that I even have a relationship with this person at all, rapport rather, with AB from Watch Collecting Strategy. Now, Watch Collecting Strategy, in my opinion, is the #1 videographer in all of just watch videos on YouTube. So the fact that I could have something to work with would be amazing. He said he would send a couple things along. Now, the first thing he sent me along is this little guy. This is a Spyderco, apparently in BD1N, supposedly. Now, I'm not sure if this is a fake or not. We will do more to find out if it's legit. And that'll be for a different video. But AB was showing me this little Spyderco, and I'm just not sure if it's real or not. So that'll be a different video. But we're unboxing here today specifically is a fun little watch from a brand that I have not yet had the opportunity to study or do any videos on. If you can tell by the tag, oh yeah, it's French. And let's French kiss this box, open it up, and bam, Yema. Can't wait to check this out. I've never had hands-on a Yema before. Arme de l'air, obviously I pronounced that incorrectly. And oh my goodness, is this gorgeous or what? A brand new timepiece, straight out of the box. This is absolutely gorgeous. Check that out. Steel bezel, wow. Now this is a very beautiful watch. Check out this crown. You don't see that every day, right? Oh, wow, an ode to the French as well. A bracelet that seems more than solid. And you've got some, this looks like push-in links here, which is not phenomenal, but understandable for some micro brands. You've got 4 micro adjust on the clasp. Let's check out this dial. Again, we've got that Yema's version of their French flag. And the Yema logo, I like Yema because they are creative with their dials as well as with their typography. As a marketing person myself, I really do appreciate the fonts that different brands have used. And we've got this beautiful domed crystal here. And no information in the box specifically about this timepiece. Looks like we've got a warranty card here. So that's pretty cool. It's in leather. That's really nice. So I love travel watch boxes, and gotta say, this is a fairly attractive one. You know, usually they just go with leather in different brands, but here Yema gave you the leather warranty card and went right ahead and said, hey, let's just put some blue on there. So anyway, beautiful. We got a case back here. It's not see-through, obviously. So, but they do seem pretty proud of it. This is a limited edition. Looks like number 1395 out of 1948, which is a little bit obscure. And it's an automatic timepiece, right? So we got 990 feet, so probably around 300 meters in water resistance, which is right in my sweet spot. Let's check out this bezel, okay? Now this bezel, I think, is probably the highlight. That steel bezel with looks like some printed on numerals and markers, applied indices on the dial. I am a huge fan of this because it looks like we've got a really cool seconds hand there, right? How often do you see the red pip as well as the applied lume on there? So that's really cool. I really love the indices again. They are kind of reminding me of the depth and the length that you get on this Tudor Black Bay. And I'll just try this on wrist one time. Man, I hate taking off my Black Bay 58, right? I mean, Ugh, how terrible is that? Now, if you don't have this little tan going on, you haven't been wearing your watch enough, right? No judgment, though. I know some of you guys actually have lives. Let's get this open, try it on. You know, I believe that this watch will be for sale with AB afterwards. I'm not sure, though. But this is definitely a cool piece. How does it feel? Well, I like the lug to lug. It actually kind of reminds me of Baltic's presence on wrist. Baltic has a case that I really love, I'm fond of, with a 6.8-inch wrist that I have, sometimes more, sometimes less, depending upon heat. This is actually a good size for me. So I definitely rock the hell out of this one. This is very pretty. And it's just a very masculine tool watch. This is not something my wife would be fond of, to be honest. This is something that I think that I would wear if I was going to play, you know, soccer with my sons, or I would actually be able to take to, you know, go out for drinks, or a nice little networking event would be fun, but not if it's really serious where I need to make an impression. Just somewhere where I want to show people that I'm an enthusiast and I love different gadgets. And definitely if I'm going to a French restaurant, I would be proud to rock this. This is not something I would take to your wedding. I wouldn't wear it to a wedding. I wouldn't wear it to a bar mitzvah. But if you're just sitting at home eating some Twinkies or some Twizzlers, then this is definitely fun. It's very versatile as a everyday piece. It's not going to offend everybody. And I gotta say, I do love the date window, how it is colored with the black there. So overall, I think we've gushed enough about this piece. Let's give the bezel some push here. And oh, you can't, because we've got a lock here. You must be wondering, what is this little contraption here? Well, you unscrew the crown, and then you actually see how this is actually really loose, and then you've got your bezel action, and whoa, that's legit. Is it hitting the markers? You be the judge. Okay, looks pretty good. And you screw that back in, and you are totally secure here. Your bezel's not going anywhere. So that's pretty cool. Not the easiest to handle if you're resetting the time. It's a little awkward to reset, but I'm gonna check this out for a couple days, give you my impressions of it, do some more research as well on Yema and this timepiece in particular, compare it to some other timepieces in my collection. From a size perspective, again, it's right in that sweet spot, right? I mean, look at this lug to lug. You know, look at the case width. It's a little bit thicker than my Black Bay 58, but this being the best watch in the world, arguably, or at least the hottest one in the world right now, maybe its brother in blue is more popular, but this is definitely a timepiece that is right in my sweet spot. So AB, Watch Collecting Strategy, go subscribe to him before you subscribe to me. Trust me, you'll thank me later. His videography is the best. If you like watches, if you like macro timepieces, if you like straight shooting opinions and educated opinions on watches, timepieces, when they're appropriate, what they're for, as well as from luxury brands to affordable brands, check out Watch Collecting Strategy. This is not sponsored by AB or Watch Collecting Strategy or anything like that, but he's somebody that if you're watching this video, you're doing a disservice if you're not subscribed to AB, because obviously you're a watch fanatic just like I am. And that's it for now, and we'll come back with 5 things you didn't know about this. But for now, this is a beautiful watch. This is Yema. I've been Knife Watch. Peace and love.